Can I review a craft beer in less than 5 minutes? Well, let's see, shall we? Today's review is for Bubble Dream from Polly's. What a can artwork this is. This is an India Pale Ale at 6.2%. But is it going to be as good as all the other Polly's that we've had? Keep on watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to be reviewing a beer from Polly's, you know, my favourite brewery. And as I said in the intro, let's try and get this video as close to 5 minutes as possible. I want a really short one today, but really it's because I've got pizzas in the oven for my kids and I don't want to burn them. So, Polly's, let's crack it open, get it in a glass and see what it's all about. This is called Bubble Dream. It's 6.2% and it has what I think is a pretty good trio of hops. Azacca, Citra, Mosaic, pretty damn good. And I'm sure this is going to be up there with Polly's greats. I've just got this feeling about this one. I mean, look at it in a glass. Pure sort of yellowy custard colour. Looks pretty thick. Lovely looking colour. Sort of a yellowy, sort of like gold, like pure gold really. We've got 2 and a bit fingers of very compacted and very ice white head. That's a very white looking head. Looks pretty good. Let's see what the aromas are like. Not as overly pungent as a lot of Polly's beers can be. I'm getting all that sort of tropicalness, a bit of mango. Yeah, it smells good, but it doesn't fill the sort of room. Like a lot of Polly's, you can open the can and you can get that aroma straight away. But this one is a little bit more subtle, but I still think it's going to be good. So let's taste it. Cheers, everyone. Soft as you like, creamy almost. It's very creamy. It's got an absolutely spot on mouthfeel. Flavour wise, there's mango, there's pineapple in there. There's tropicalness overall in terms of the flavour. There's no bitterness at all. It's got a very soft mouthfeel. I'm going to go in again though. Yeah, it's almost like a very typical Polly's. So there's that mango and pineapple, little pockets of pineapple in there. Then you get a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of earthy dankness, and then you get a lot more sort of citrus fruits. You get lemons, you get limes, then you get a little bit of grapefruit. And when you're thinking, is it going to be a little bit of bitterness on the back? There's no bitterness at all. It just sort of, that's it. It just sort of sits there. But there's a moreish quality, whether that's in the mouthfeel, whether it's in those flavours that just makes you want to grab it again and go, yeah, that's spot on. It's exactly what you want from an IPA. If you want those sort of tropicalness from an IPA, this has got it. Mouthfeel, superb. Creamy flavour, medium bodied. Having all those sort of sharp citrusy zestiness in there as well as the mango, the pineapple, that tropicalness at the front. You go on this little journey and it's a spot on beer. And it's up there with Polly's great beers. You know, there's so many good beers from Polly's, but it's like your most typical great beer from Polly's. You know, it's a great example. So I'm going to hold it up to the camera again. This is called Bubble Dream. It is very striking if you see it. Azacca, Citra and Mosaic. I think a very, very good trio. It used to be Citra, Mosaic and Simcoe were the sort of the top trio sort of hops, but Azacca, I really like Azacca. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what it brings, but it's a little bit more, it's almost like a little bit more pineapple. There's a little bit more citrus fruits to it. And I think it just really works. Really works with those Citra Mosaic hops as well. It's a cracking beer. I'm going to hold the beer up again. Look at it. It looks fantastic. Yeah. I've had enough. Let's say the scores. Okay, the scores are in for Bubble Dream. It's an IPA with Azacca, Mosaic, Citra, and it is a very good beer. Polly's make great beers. This is a very good example of their great beers. I'm going to go through the scores quickly because I wanted to get this video done I want a shorter video today, and I don't want those pizzas to get burnt. Appearance, no, I'm ahead of myself. Aroma. Well, if it's one thing about it, the aroma is not so pungent. You're getting citrus, you're getting mango, you're getting a little bit of, you're getting tropical sort of aromas, but it's not as pungent as a lot of beers. It's a little bit more subtle. So if it's one score that's going to be lower than normal, 12 for aroma. Appearance though, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. It's a lovely looking colour. We've got loads of lace in the glass. You can give it a swirl there. You can see it looks absolutely tremendous. 10 out of 10 for appearance. And flavour wise, you're getting all that tropicalness. It's smooth, it's creamy. It's got no bitterness. It's a great example of a New England IPA. And I think that it's up there with Polly's Greats. Yeah, brilliant. After that tropicalness, you're getting that zesty citrusness. You're getting lemons, you're getting limes, you're getting grapefruit on the back end. It is, I don't want to sort of gush a little bit about Polly's, but it is just a very typical Polly's beer. I feel that I've had this beer before, but I know that when I think about when I've had it before, it probably had a Polly's label on it, because it's almost like a great example really of what Polly's can do. So 35 for flavour. Value for money. And I think Polly's, the one thing I don't sort of talk about too much, but I think Polly's, they're really good value for money. You never, if you go on their website, or if you go in a bottle shop, you very rarely pay over £5 for it. When you're looking at IPAs and pale ales, sometimes you can be paying like £3.50 for some of their pales and under £4. This is an IPA, so it was just over £4. I think it's £4.25, something like that. I think it's good value for money. I'm giving it 9 out of 10. And my overall experience, well, if you like tropicalness in your beer, if you like soft, creamy mouthfeels in your beer, if you like no bitterness, if you want some citrusy stuff on the back end, a little bit of grapefruit, but zesty grapefruit, not bitter grapefruit, and you want it really easy to drink, this is just typical Polly's. It's a very, very well done. What's the negative of it? Well, maybe a little bit more of those pungent sort of aromas would be better. I'm not sure why that is. Sometimes you have a Polly's and you open it up and you think, my goodness, this has got an amazing aroma. Sometimes you open them up and you don't get much at all. I don't know whether that's sometimes the age of the beer. If it's brand new, you get all those aromas, or maybe if it's not brand new, you get all those aromas. I'm not sure what it is, but it does seem like sometimes it's all famine and feast when it comes to the aroma. And that's the only thing that's let this beer down for the aroma, but the flavour makes up for it. And the total score of this, if I haven't said it already, overall is 16 out of 20. I think it's a really, this is what I want from an IPA. It's exactly what I want. So 82 is the total score. It's a highly recommended beer. We've had so many Polly's that are in the 80s, and this is another great beer. And one other thing, it's a great looking can. I love the bubbles, and if anyone knows me or have seen some of the inclination of what I am a West Ham supporter. So, I'm forever blowing bubbles, Bubble Dream. Yeah, that's why I love it. So, hope you enjoyed this. I don't think I have got to 5 minutes, but I've got less than 10 minutes. So, until the next one, you know what you can do. Like and subscribe and keep on rocking.